Happy Thursday, everybody. Today we're checking out 4 more properties in South Carolina. These are all $115,000 and less. One of them is $100,000 with more than 2 acres of land, and then the last one is under $70,000 with 1 acre. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful Thursday, and as always, that cup is full of happiness. So let's check out some properties in South Carolina. A few of you have left me some comments about South Carolina, so I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's check these out. We're going to begin right here with this $115,000 property on a little more than 1/4 of an acre. This house is the most expensive in today's episode. It has 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and it has 1,902 square feet of living space. And it states this house has been on the market for 313 days. It was built in 1918, and it's at 120 Rodgers Avenue in Lake City, South Carolina, 29560. So let's check it out. Let's see how much house we're getting for our money in Lake City, South Carolina. To me, that is a beautiful home. We have a nice carport, brick home with a screen porch. You do have sidewalks for the walkability. That adds value. Look at this. We got to wonder why it's been on the market so long. Maybe there's an issue. Go have those home inspections. Check it out in person. And as always, the listing agent and the addresses for these properties are found in the description box below every video. So in Lake City, South Carolina, you guys, we are in Florence County. Population here is around 138,000 people. Your property tax rate is coming in at 0.45%, and your median home values are around $230,000. So all 4 of these properties today have room for equity growth and a return on your investment. Look at this, beautiful hardwood floors. Nice wood stove there. Now for me, I think I might take that chimney pipe and run it up just have one long vertical pipe. That's just me, however. Looks nice though. Looks like it has potential. Another house looking for its person, right? How's everybody out there doing today? Cheers. Hope you're having a great week. If you're looking for property or you just enjoy viewing houses, definitely subscribe to this channel, join our growing community, and hit that notification bell because the house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. This one looks fine to me. I'd move in there. Let me know what you guys think of these properties, regardless of whether you want to live in South Carolina or not. It's always fun to just read your comments. And if you're new here, be sure to meander through the episodes because I show you properties that are under $50,000, sometimes under $35,000, that you can move right into. And in the previous episode, we went to the Sunshine State, and I showed you properties in Florida that are $50,000 and less. So definitely check them out. Look at this. This is nice. But, with these properties, you get a well, septic, and utilities. Maybe there's an issue, but all the more reason to go check it out in person. Have the home inspections. But look at those gorgeous hardwood floors. Good-sized rooms. Looks like we have a fireplace that's been closed off. And this is Lake City, South Carolina. Yeah, nice sized rooms. Vaulted ceiling. I like the vintage interior doors. So this looks like it could be your shower and maybe a little powder room. Interesting. Just never know what we're going to find on this channel, right? Wow, look at this. So yeah, there's a little powder room, and that must be your single shower next to it. And this is $115,000. Somebody go check this one out. This is character. Look at that little bitty sink. Gets the job done, as long as those faucets work, right? And what we say is you got to be prepared to get your hands a little dirty and roll up those sleeves. Can't be too fancy. Yeah, this one's nice. It's got potential. All we do is see a little staining on the ceiling. Maybe that's why it's priced at $115,000. It's nice nonetheless. Shows potential. Shows promise, right? Wow, look at that ceiling. That's sweet. And this is one of your porches. Here's another full bathroom with one of those soaker tubs. Oh, that is beautiful. South Carolina. Okay, so here may be a lower level, We see a water heater, kind of unusual to get. I guess it's not unusual. Some houses in South Carolina do have basements. So there's your staircase. Now this wall right here looks like it may need some attention, right? So can't be afraid to hire a mason, or maybe you're a mason yourself, and get this fixed. This is an oldie but a goodie in South Carolina, and this again is Florence County. So there's another bathroom in the lower level. You could turn that into a complete guest suite, because I want to come for dinner. I'll bring the pie and the coffee, of course. Yeah, look at that screen porch. Oh, welcome home to South Carolina, you guys. Very pretty. There's a little view of your neighbors. And again, we research neighborhoods. But this looks very nice. And that could be wood-sided. Looks like you may have a fenced yard. Somebody go check this out and leave us a comment. Yeah, that's really pretty. Really pretty. Gotta wonder why it's been on the market so long. 120 Rodgers Avenue. 313 days in the market. And as I mentioned, to me, in my opinion, when houses sit on the market for this long, unoccupied, they are not increasing in value. So you're always welcome to make offers. Properties are placed on the market to be sold. Look at all of your amenities. So we have barbecue and catfish nearby. And we also have a Baker's Sweets Bistro and Bakery. Nice. You have a shopping plaza nearby as well. Okay, so where are we here? We have a Walmart Supercenter nearby. Cliff's Country Store. So we have, let's see, Salem, or is that? Yeah, Salem, South Carolina, Poston, South Carolina, Johnsonville, South Carolina over to the east. We have Gable and New Zion over to the west of us. Effingham is up to the north of us along with Florence. Red marks the spot right there. So we're not too terribly far from Myrtle Beach. Columbia is over here to the west. So we're above Johnsonville. And here is your satellite view. And there is your parcel right there. Nice square parcel off of Rodgers Street. 120 Rodgers. And that's Lake City, South Carolina. And it states here, welcome to the beautiful historic style gem nestled on a spacious 0.28 acre lot in the vibrant heart of Lake City. It's your first time home buyer's dream if you're handy. Bring your design and vision to life, it states. And when we look at the history on this one, it was sold for $76,500 back in 2007. They did list it for $125,000 back in June of last year. Now they're asking $115,000, and the house is 108 years old. And on an assessment of $105,998, shows the taxes were $740. But again, you can call Florence County Clerk's Office for the accurate tax detail. Let's take a look at our street view. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Let me know what you guys think of this one. To me, that is very, very pretty. So again, you research your neighborhoods, but this is what it looks like currently. Very, very pretty house. 120 Rodgers Avenue. And that is Lake City, South Carolina for $115,000 asking price. Now we're going to head into Cades, South Carolina. This is the house that has 2.3 acres of land. States it was built in 1973, and it's been on the market 49 days. 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,288 square feet on 2.3 acres, and it's at 161 County S Road, County South Road, number 45-731, Cades, South Carolina 29518, which means we're in Williamsburg County. Let's check it out. 2.3 acres of land in South Carolina, you guys. $100,000 asking price, and it's been on the market almost 50 days. Yeah, this just needs finished, and I do have a finished product of the exterior that I'll show you in a minute. So it looks like we have a block build with a shingle roof, carport, and a covered entry. Yeah, this just needs some attention is all. $100,000 asking price. And we are again in Williamsburg County. Population is 29,000 people. Your median home values are right around $217,000. And your property tax rate ranges between 0.66 and 1.08%. Looks like we're getting laminate floor with this one. There's your hall for your bedrooms and bath, more likely. Yeah, look at this. Clean. Looks like we could move right in there. Maybe not all together, but you know what I mean. There's your bedroom with closets. Closet. Coffee's kicking in. And no, I don't have any Irish coffee. Somebody commented that the other day. I'm like, I'm just a happy person drinking some good caffeinated, organic coffee. Good and strong, as my father would say. Curl your hair. See? Gotta have some fun, you guys. Okay, so this looks like our living area, and then we have a bedroom right around to the right of it. Has potential. 2.3 acres in South Carolina. So here's your tub and shower combination. Gonna need a new shower head. And then here we might need a new linen closet door, but we do have nice vinyl flooring in the bathroom. Do have a window over there at the end of your tub, and we're just gonna close the lid on the way out. It's funny to read your comments about that lid. Many of you want that lid open. I'm like, no, we're just going to close it. Especially for photograph reasons, but we don't need to look inside there. And if you do, you can just close it afterward, right? Yeah, this needs a little attention, a little love, which is all right because that's what we're here to give. Houses need people and people need houses. And when you have your home inspection, you'll learn if those windows are wood, vinyl, or aluminum. They may be vinyl. And we're sitting on 2.3 acres with well, septic, utilities, and if those are in working order, this may be less than a new build. And you can finish it to your liking. Wonder what they were doing with those concrete blocks. Makes you wonder, right? Every house has a story to tell. If walls could talk. It's nice that it's all one color. Do whatever you like with the inside of this. And here's what we're seeing of a kitchen. So we're going to need some appliances. But we do have 2 windows above your sink. We do have some cabinets. We can add an island. Plenty of room there. So there, wow, that is an elongated kitchen. So we have room for an island, as I mentioned. You could have a kitchen table and chairs, dining space as well. Nice, $100,000 asking price. And this again is Williamsburg County. Don't really see a laundry room, but maybe there's one there somewhere. Looks like there's room for a home office if you want to work from home. Maybe you want to raise some animals. Maybe you just want some peace and privacy. This will suit your needs. Been on the market almost 50 days. So here's some storage. That's nice. Okay, so here's the outside of it. Yeah, it just needs finished. You have plenty of room for a garage, or maybe you want to build a barn, you want to put up some fencing. They do have shutters on the block build, which is kind of unique when they didn't paint it. But we could take those off, paint the block, whatever color you choose. There's your AC system. Yeah, this has got potential. There's your front porch. Beautiful brick stairs. Look at that. Nice. So this must be the storage room right at the end of your carport. Now, if they wouldn't have put that there, you would have had a carport that you could pull right through, but yeah, this has got potential, you guys. 2.3 acres, and this is Cades, South Carolina. Let's get some information off of this. 161 County S Road, County South Road 45-731. I had to open up a new tab, so here's where we are. In Cades, South Carolina. Johnny Boy's Express nearby. And here is your parcel right there. So you do have a neighbor over to the right, and a few neighbors across the road, but they're not right on top of it by any means. Look at all that farmland. 2.3 acres of land here, you guys. And this is Williamsburg County. Sweet. Let's see, are they going to give us a street view? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. That is really pretty. But again, research your neighborhoods, but wow, that is very pretty, you guys. And that's 161 County Road, County South Road 45-731, Cades, South Carolina 29518. Been on the market 49 days, and it states here, 3-bedroom, 1-bath house sits on approximately 2.3 acres in a quiet country setting, 1,288 square feet. It does not have an HOA, plenty of land to work with, and the value here is in the potential. And let's see here. Just listed, and the house is 53 years old. There's no tax history. And again, the property tax rate is 0.66 to 1.08%. And that is a ranch with 2.3 acres of land with more than 1,280 square feet of living space. So what I did with this is I painted it white. Now I went a little overboard with the landscaping, but that's what I did with it. I painted it white, kept the shutters the same color, the roof is the same, and I just added all of this beautiful landscaping, and there's your carport. Isn't that pretty? That's what that block build could look like, of course, with a little bit of motivation, a little bit of money, paint rollers, maybe some help. It's $100,000 in Cades, South Carolina 29518. Sweet. Now we're going to head into North Augusta. This is a cute place too. 99.9, not quite a quarter of an acre, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,319 square feet. This one was built in 1949, and it's been on the market 12 days. And it's at 537 Bradleyville Road in North Augusta, South Carolina 29841. Let's check it out. Isn't this pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. And I'll say it as many times as I like today, you guys, because these are pretty. Okay, so we have a nice new carport. Brick home with some maybe vinyl siding. Another covered porch. North Augusta, which means we are in Aiken County with this one. Population's about 181,500 people, give or take. Property tax rate here is 0.46 to 0.46%. And your median home values here are right around $305,000. Look at this. Nice hardwood flooring. Beautiful. Move right in, you guys. So for those of you that are tired of looking at the $50,000 and $35,000 fixers, here you go. If these areas are of interest. Yeah, this is really nice. Very clean. Looks like you have a single French door off your kitchen. Pardon me. Allergies are really getting me today, you guys. Really getting me today. Wow, this is really pretty. Now, that's a spacious bedroom if that's a bedroom. Yeah, here's our kitchen with vinyl flooring. Another kitchen where we can prepare a meal and wash a load all at the same time. We can multitask in this one. And this, again, is in North Augusta, South Carolina. So we do get a window above your double sink and a flat top range. Yeah, nice. There's your 2-door refrigerator with an ice maker. Now, we do have a variation of cabinets. So our cabinets on the lower are a little different than those on the top. And that looks like we also have a dishwasher. Nice. Looks very nice and clean. There's our flat top range for making me some dinner, you guys. What are we going to have? Pie? Yeah, this is nice. So there's more vinyl flooring. This is 99.9, and this is in North Augusta, South Carolina. Now there's a little staining on that ceiling. So again, home inspections. But we're looking at potential and possibilities. Yeah, if that's the primary, that is really large. Now we have 2 large closets on each side of the entry door there. Sweet. Here's your full bathroom with a, powder pink countertop. Do have some linen storage. Nice. Another closet. Wow, we're getting a surprise with this one. So here's another full bathroom, and then look at that. We're getting a garage. Nice, you guys. 99.9, and this is in North Augusta, South Carolina. That's a sweet find. Yeah, there's our garage with our basketball hoop So you're getting a carport, the garage, and the house. And there's your lot. Very pretty. And here's our floor plan. So your primary bedroom is, let's see here, primary bathroom 11 by 6. The garage is 15 by 21, if I'm reading that correctly. Your primary bedroom is a 15 by 19 with a couple of closets that are 6 by 2, give or take. And then you have another bath that's maybe a 6 or 5 by 7, another bedroom that's 9 by 15, and another one, dining room that's 9 by 11, 6 by 11. Kitchen is 13 by 10, and the living room is 14 by 20. Sweet. It's nice when they add the floor plan, isn't it? 537 Bradleyville Road, and that's North Augusta, South Carolina, 29841. Let's check it out on the map. Aiken County. So we're not far off of 520 by any means. Walmart Supercenter. We have a Kroger and an Aldi. You've got a Lowe's. You have a Publix supermarket also. So we're Clearwater, South Carolina over here to the east, and here's the Georgia line right over to the west of us. There we go. Right there. Red marks the spot. And I don't know why they're not giving me a satellite view here. Let me go back. Don't know why. Okay, so it states here that it is a spacious and charming North Augusta brick ranch waiting for you with over 1,300 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, dining room, and oversized family room. You have hardwood flooring, washer and dryer hookup, it states, so maybe the washer and dryer isn't included. And you have new carpet in the primary suite, and it is has a carport, the parking pad, and the garage workspace. Very fine. And when we look at the history on this one, this was sold for $9,000 back in 2015. They listed it in February of last year for $129,800. Then they removed it. Then they listed it again for $109,900. They removed it. Now they're asking $99,900. And the house is 77 years old. And on an assessment of $3,450, the taxes show at $934. But again, you can call Aiken County Clerk's Office for accurate tax detail. Now we'll check out the street view. Very pretty. Look at all the shade trees. You have a lot of parking with that house. And here is a view of the neighborhood. Nice little side street right there. And that's 537 Bradleyville Road. And that's a North Augusta, South Carolina, 29841. Been on the market 12 days. And again, built in 49. $99,900. Okay, now we're going to head into Salter, South Carolina. This is $69,900 on an acre of land. It's 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms with 1,156 square feet of living space at 81 Wintergreen Drive. Pretty. It's been on the market 72 days, was built in 1973, so let's check it out. Look at this. Brick ranch with a covered entry. Looks like we might have a carport as well. 81 Wintergreen Drive. So this one is also in Williamsburg County. So again, we're back to the median home values of $205,000. And we have a property tax rate of 0.66 to 1.08%. Look at this. Under $70,000. Hardwood flooring. Looks like we're getting French doors off the kitchen. Wow, nice. Here's what we see of the bathroom. Looks like they're photographs were taken maybe by the phone, by the mobile phone, but work with what we have here, right? Nice bathroom nonetheless. So we just have a tub. It doesn't look like we're getting a shower. Nice tile floor. So there's a baby blue bathroom. Acre of land. Again, well, septic, utilities. Brick ranch with hardwood flooring. Under $70,000. And this is again Williamsburg County. Not sure if that's a walk-in closet. Not sure what that is there. Another reason to go check it out in person. Here's another full bathroom. So it looks like this home has been closed up for a while. You can always ask the agent how long they've been vacant. Do a little research online. And if you're looking for mortgages, you can check out USDA rural loans and go to that website, punch in your address on the search bar, and it will let you know if the property you're looking at is eligible for a USDA rural loan. You don't have to have a lot of acreage to be eligible for that, just in case you're looking for a mortgage. Yeah, look at this. This is very fine. So here's what we see of the kitchen. So we're getting that paneling, and again, another kitchen with your washer dryer hookups. Looks like we have slider doors to go out to our screen porch. Nice. Looks like the kitchen has vinyl flooring. Looks like we do have some cabinets upper and lower. Kind of hard to get a lay of the land of that kitchen. Here's your porch off that kitchen. Kind of like a bump out with aluminum frame, it looks like. But again, have those home inspections. Ooh, look at the fireplace. I love a fireplace in a kitchen. Wow, look at that. That's very nice. Very pretty. That's a nice little detail. Yeah, it looks like you've got a set of French doors that come right in, and then you just open right up to that fireplace with your kitchen on the left. This has got potential all day long, right? And this is Salters, South Carolina. Looks like we're also getting a chain link fence for your backyard. That might be your well cap right there. Somebody go check this out. This is sitting on an acre of land, and it's under $70,000. Yeah, this has potential. Wow, that's very pretty. Let me know what you guys think of this one. All four, really. Leave me a comment. Yeah, there's your little outbuilding. Do what you want with that. I don't know if I'd want to stay in that guest suite. All right. Super sweet find right there. Super sweet find. And this is at 81 Wintergreen Drive. What a pretty address. Yeah, that's very fine. Has potential on an acre. And let's see where we are on the map. Been on the market 72 days. Let's see where we are in Salters, South Carolina here. So shout out to Stark's Girls Water, Ice, and Grill. And let's see here. We have a grocery store. Sorry about that. McCullough's Grocery over here to the east of us. So we have King Street up to the north of us here. And we have Lane and Caris down to the south. Greeleyville over to the west. Not too far from Charleston. That's down here to the south of us. We have Myrtle Beach right over here to the east. And Columbia's up there to the northwest. So we're right above Greeleyville and to the east of Manning, not far off of Highway 95 either. And here's your satellite view, and this is an acre of land. And there is the parcel right there, rectangular parcel. Nice. You do have some neighbors, but they're not right on top of it by any means. And there is your satellite view right there. And that's Salters, South Carolina, 81 Wintergreen. And it states here, it's a short sale, and a short sale means that the bank has agreed that the seller can part ways with this house and sell it for less than the amount owed. And it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch on an acre, quiet countryside views. The home is just waiting for a new owner to give it some love and enjoy the wildlife such as deer and turkey from your front porch. Sweet. And let's see here. Listed for $74,900 back in February. Now they're down to $69,900. The house is 53 years old, and on an assessment of $77,906 shows the taxes were $24,799. And again, that's Williamsburg County, where the property tax rate is 0.66 to 1.08%. Acre of land, $69,900, and that is a short sale. So maybe that's why it's been on the market a little while. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the banks to get their ducks in a row and agree to a short sale. But if you're interested in that, definitely go check it out. And here's our street view. Look at this. Fine. Wow. That is very pretty. That looks like a great find for one of you out there looking in South Carolina. For me, I may want to add a front covered, maybe a front deck or a porch on the front of that. But that is very pretty. And that's 81 Wintergreen Drive in Salters, South Carolina. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. Sorry about this. I got to go back to where I was here. Got to go back. Sorry about that. Just give me a second here. Here we go. And that is $69.9 on an acre of land. Looks like a fine spot to me in Salter, South Carolina, 29590. And then we have this one in North Augusta. That's $99.9 on just shy of a quarter of an acre. And then this one here is in Cades, South Carolina for $100,000 on 2.3 acres of land. And then we have this one in Lake City for $115,000 on a little more than a quarter of an acre. And that'll do it. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Thursday. It's great to be with you. I appreciate the time that you spend with me here on this channel. And if you're interested in South Carolina properties, definitely hit the subscribe button. And we will see you in the next one because more houses with low price and high potential are coming up. Have a great day. Cheers.